All right, so let's discuss about the NAT now because whenever I want my inside interface or the DMZ going to the internet, I want to do the NATing, which will take the outside interface as the public IP address. So let's go to the device and go to the NAT now. All right, so I will go to the new, and I want the threat defense NAT. So I'll give it a name like NAT, and I will select the FTD and click on save. Now I will do the AutoNAT itself. Pretty easy one because we discussed the static and the AutoNAT in the ASA section. That should be good. So I will select the AutoNAT. That should be static. So the source will be all right. I need to create the object group. So I will click on add. I will create an object. So I will click on cancel, click on cancel. So first I will go to the object management, because if you see to my topology, I want to do the natting for this network, for this network, for this network, as well as for this network. So I will create different objects for them and I will group it together. So I will go to the add object. So currently, let me see what objects I do have. That is the 172.16 inside network. I do have the DMZ, but I do require the 172.16.1, 1.0. I will select the range, network, click on save. And there is also 172.16. Now, if you see that I have to create 172.16.1, 172.16.2. So what I will do is that I will delete the newly created one, click on yes. So this object is already been used inside network, so I cannot delete that one. And the DMZ is also already been used. So what I will do is that I will go ahead and I will add an object. I will say 172 network. I will come back here and I will say that 172.16.0.0/16. Click on save. Simple. Next, I will go ahead and create an add group. So this group will be the NAT group. Over here, I will select the 172 network and the DMZ and click on save. So what I did was I created the object, and those objects I have defined into the group itself. So let's go to the device and NAT, and I will click on edit, and I will click on add role. I will go with the AutoNAT. That should be now. Oh, okay. So it's not allowing me to take the group. So I have to go one by one. So I will select the 172 network address will be that one. And if I go to the translated source will be done with the destination interface, that is the outside. Next, interface object, which is traffic going from the inside to the outside. So whenever the traffic is coming from the inside, that will be translated to the outside interface, and that should be the destination IP address. PAT pool, we are not doing any PAT, so don't worry. I want to translate the DNS reply also and click on OK. Now that is good with the inside the whole network. That's all good. But for the DMZ, again, I have to create one more role. Let's go ahead and create add role. And I will do the same thing, AutoNAT. And I will go to the interface object first. DMZ will be the source, destination will be the outside. The translated will be the source, will be the DMZ, destination will be the destination IP. So click on OK. And one more thing, I have to translate the DNS also. So I will select that one, click on OK, and click on save. So let's go ahead and deploy and deployment. Select that one, deploy and deploy. So now let it deploy. And I also forgot again to show you the preview. Hopefully I remember in the next one. All right, so my deployment is complete. So now if I go to my any of those PCs and if I say that ping 8.8.8, I will be not able to ping because by default, between any two zones, I need to create an access list in order to allow the traffic. So currently there are no traffic is being allowed. So that's the reason, even though I have configured the NAT, still I'm not able to verify. So in the next video, we are going to configure that access list. I hope this was informative for you and thank you.